Hi and welcome to the recording and the second take of day 7. So I'm going to get right into it. So this is for the 30-day challenges of qigong for assistance and shifting any ascension symptoms or any shifts that you have going on in your life right now. So standing nice hip width apart, balanced on our hips. We're going to start by just gently tapping on those hips. Nice straight spine, shoulders are relaxed and down. Breath in, breath out. Now instead of breathing out through the mouth, just take that to breathing in through the nose. Bringing those hands round and behind. We're going to carry on with that and then take that to a knocking on the door. And coming down. And up. So when we do the slapping, as I said before, we're bringing in our Wei Qi, our protective Qi. And we're resetting. We're calling the immune system in and take that up. So gently knocking on the stomach. A circular motion going round one way and then the other way. And under the cleavage, under the chest, coming round to the side, again on those adrenals just at the back, and then start to shake. Shake those hands to start with, and then from the hands bring the arms in and bouncing on the feet. Just really let loose, so you can put some music on when you're doing it. Have a little shimmy. Get some movement going on, keep shaking going. And then turn that into a nice little gentle twist. Massaging the internal organs. So lots of us at the moment are doing juice cleansing and cleansing in general. You might be just dieting, looking at your diet, what you're putting into your body, what resonates, what before may not resonate now. So you're shifting, going through changes. The body wants different foods. Doesn't mean that you're always cutting out certain things, but during these times, you might feel called to do this. So this is a great one to do at any time, really, because it's great for the digestion. We're massaging all the internal organs, and the body and the stomach deal with the emotional release as well. So if you are grieving, if you've lost a loved one, this is again one. If you're just feeling that grief of the collective, a lot of the light workers are literally feeling the big shifts and taking it into themselves, into here. We want to release that and transmute it and clear it with honour. So this is great to do that. Remembering, we're not like getting rid of those memories. We're allowing them to vibrate differently, so that we can digest them, digest the information, because there may be resistance in that. So coming around to doing that movement with some slapping, gently with the fingertips. We're working with the liver, the kidney, the spleen, but also the large intestines. And at the time I'm recording this, it's in the autumn. This is the time that we would do that. But also when you're doing any cleansing work, if you've had a colon cleanse and you're doing any releasing and shift of diet, you might feel it here to help loosen. So just coming back to stop and just there. Coming up then to the thymus, your high heart, just gently knocking. And we're going to do those slaps that You notice we try and do those daily under the armpit. And over, going around on the shoulder, across, and do the other side. Now I resonate really highly with a 9 to do this. You do it as long as you need to do it. 15 is another one that I often do. 24 when you're doing in sets of 12. But whatever and however long you need to do this. So now on the chest, gently, wrists nice, and if you have any issues with the wrist, just do the tapping with the fingers or pecking, so the fingers go together and you can peck. It's a bit more intense, but less on the wrists. And we're going to do that now with the pecking to these points here. So if you put your finger in your armpit in the center and you bring your thumb round, where that meets, this point here, roughly is where your lung point is on both sides. You can do that. And you can kind of come in and have a little feel around. It'll be quite tender if you're recovering from something or you're releasing, transmuting something to do with air. So connected with this. It might be easier to do the opposite side. Hand up. Flush those lymph nodes. Coming up, and again, just behind, and we're just sort of pecking on the shoulder, releasing any points that are a little stuck. So I kind of see this personally, and do the other side, as like you have, perhaps you've got information flowing to you from your insight, your divine, your wisdom, your inner being, however you choose to call it, but it can't flow down to the root, to the ground, to come into being, and get sometimes stuck. And also, I think lots of the light workers out there, shake that off, literally feel like they've got the weight of on their shoulders, that weighing them down, this huge information, holding that up, like they're pushing and holding up the world. And we need to kind of release, allow that to flow through you and resonate out naturally rather than being forced. So again, so the shoulders, the other side, and then taking a shake, we're going to go down the arms, up and round, and do a little circle of the arms. So you go down the inside, up the outside. You come across the other side. And shake. Now this time we're gonna do what my guide showed me. I had like pains in my arms and my shoulders after going back into Akashic, so there was some residual trauma. So we're gonna pronounce this K sound, K-A. K-A is represented in ancient times for the soul. We're gonna shake that, sort of like, we reset the nervous system, we're resetting that, resetting it. So balancing, calling in soul, balancing. That's the purpose. But also releasing trauma associated with that, that's maybe manifesting in pain in the body, and that needs releasing, that needs to come out. So ka 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 ka. And as you do it from here, to start with, straight down, slowly turning your hands when you feel ready to turn them, so they're open like this and they're coming out. So this position is holding up the mountain, it's very grounding. So you're grounding that energy. Ka 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 in this pose. Feel the stability in your anchor and grounded in your body. Feel your body. Feel the arms. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. And bring those hands up to the heart. Breathe in and just holding here. Now with your breath, breathe in and out. Bring the hands in and out. Focused on the heart. Heart and compassion for whatever feelings are coming up, whatever's showing up in your life. Hold your hands out and open. Open and receptive to good. You may feel slightly vulnerable. Remember, you are grounded, you're anchored. You are safe in this moment. Now push the hands down, bringing them to here. We're going to just sort of sway. Hands, we're touching the surface of water here, like flowing air, like water. Now let go of the hands. Lift the heel, feet, the toes stay on the ground. Heel comes off as you sway. To a stop. Centering to finish. Arms go up. Or right arm up. Coming down to your lower dantian, up to the higher upper dantian, lower dantian, connecting. Focus with the breath, breathing in, breathing out. Continue with the arms, stepping in. Then hold both hands. Whichever, if you feel the masculine way or the feminine way, whichever way round, you might want to put one hand more dominant than the other, depending on which is dominant in you, masculine or feminine. Hold them together. Oh gosh, I need to stop that. And just breathe. Batteries need testing in our firehouse. That needs to be. So good time to finish. And we will finish there because no one wants to listen to that. Blessings to you. I'll see you tomorrow.